Yo, everybody, this is a momentous occasion. Well, not really, but we're reminiscing right now. Kevin's here. We were just reminiscing about how many years ago was it? 7?
7 years ago.
7 years ago. You know, we're on the eve of a new console launch. PS4 is coming out. Comes out at midnight tonight. We were just reminiscing about the last console launch. It was that. Well, actually, 2005 was Xbox.
Yeah.
And it's weird because we went by a Best Buy, and we saw 1 million people lined up outside of it, which we couldn't believe was still happening in 2013. Didn't you get it on Amazon? What are you doing?
Pre-order, and it comes to your door the day that comes out.
Yeah, I ordered mine from my phone while I was driving on the freeway. Anyway, don't do that at home. Anyway, I mean, that 2005 launch of the Xbox was when we were going to smash it, and it was in, like, our version 2 DVD. My life is, like, so different since then. Yeah. My God. But anyway, 7 years ago, we waited right here, bam, for the Wii in 2006. It was right. We're outside of Walmart right now, and they're here.
Remember, it was just lined up all the way, and we were like number 3 or 4 in line.
Yeah, 4. Yeah, somewhere around there. I think I was 4.
There was a couple people ahead of us.
Yeah, but anyway, I randomly decided because there was no other way to get one. We didn't have Amazon. We didn't have any other thing like that. And so I remember me and Derek and Sean went to Walmart to get something. And then we came out here and it was like, oh, there's already people lined up, but it doesn't come out for 2 days. I guess I'll just stay right here. Like I didn't even go get stuff. I just said, well, I'm just going to stay right here. And it was like 39 hours or something like that.
Way too long.
Way too long. And I would never do that today, but I'm glad I did it once. Yeah.
It was an experience.
It was an experience.
I mean, we had a Denny's right over here, so we could eat anytime.
Yeah, see, there's a Denny's over there. We had Denny's on deck.
Yeah.
So it was, which is also funny, by the way. It's like 88 in Southern California right now, in the middle of November. What the hell is going on?
Warm.
But at the time, it was super, super cold. Remember, like 5 in the morning, we were like dying. So we would go to that Denny's and grab
hot chocolate.
Like hot chocolate. Yeah. I got like a biscuit or something. It was so good. So that helped. Denny's 24/7 on deck. Slept like right here. And what was great, but the thing is, what was great about being outside of Walmart is I was like, oh man, I wish I would have brought a better chair. I went in and bought a better chair. I wish I had a sleeping bag. Went in and bought a sleeping bag. You know, I could sleep outside Walmart all the time, really, if you think about it.
I have a picture of it, but you felt that your chair wasn't festive enough.
Yeah.
So you decided to go in and get a bunch of Christmas decorations and decorate your chair area. You put tinsel on the, you taped it on the thing.
Hey, that was fun because it was like, you just get bored, you go in and buy, they have the cheapest Christmas decorations here. Just buy them and decorate. Why not for your home for the next 2 days? But anyway, so it was like right there. And then remember, the funniest part was that there was a guy who was right here. Well, it's really dark, but you know, somewhere in this area. Yeah. The first guy in line. And he was in line and said, oh, yo, I'm not even going to play it. I'm buying it so I could sell it. I'm going to sell it for top dollar. Now, the Wii was kind of rare for a little while, but if some of you might remember, it wasn't rare for like a month or two. And when the system first actually came out, it was not, they actually lit it up. When the game first came out, for like 2 weeks, it wasn't rare at all. You could find it. It was like it hadn't really been discovered yet. So that guy waited, I think even 2 days before we did.
He waited way longer than we did.
He waited like 4 or 5 days, and we were curious how much he was going to sell it for. We asked for his eBay info. He sold it for an additional $40. That's it. He waited all week to profit $40. How much is your time worth that you slept in this murky ass spot for 5 days to make $40? Some people have no concept of what their time is worth. But anyway, but it was just crazy. I just remember when the PS4 and the Xbox One got announced, you were saying that. It's like console launches are not going to be the same as they were last time. So anyway, but yet here we are in the exact same spot, like idiots.
Did you ever talk about the homeless person?
Oh, yeah, that's right.
I think we may have mentioned on the podcast.
Yeah.
But apparently...
Sorry, there's like cheerleaders trying to raise funds over here. I'm going to take their money in a second. Sorry, cheerleaders. Anyway.
But we were waiting, just sitting in line. There's a few more people behind us at this point.
Yeah.
And a homeless guy walks up thinking that the people in front of us had blankets on.
Yeah.
And for some reason, as soon as he walked by, he felt that those blankets were for him. Like they had
Yeah.
brought them for him.
Yeah.
And after that, he just hung out the entire time.
Yeah.
Doing like just talking about weird stuff.
Yeah, and the thing is, he was nice for a minute.
1 minute.
He was nice for a minute, and he was like, "So, what y'all waiting out here for?" And they were like, "Game system." Oh, well, golly, how much that cost? And he was like, and you know, they were like 250, 250, yeah. And then he started to slowly morph. It was like $250 for a game system. I can't even eat. You're buying a game system. I don't even have a nickel in my pocket, and you're spending $250 on a game. I can't even find a place to sleep at night, and you're buying a $300. I mean, he just started morphing, and then he started talking about like, what did he say? Like, he talked about someone getting killed or something. He was like, he's like, usually when people sleep outside, they get murdered or something. He said something.
Yeah, something.
Like everyone was putting up with him, and then he said one thing with the word murder in it, and I know that like 8 people went inside and told the police. Yeah, the police came.
Everybody in line got security.
Yeah, at that point, once the word murder was in the air, it was like, well, we're done with that.
Hey.
Yeah, so anyway, but it's okay. We played Wii Sports about 12 hours later, so all was well.
Played some, I don't even remember what the name of that game. What was that
Zelda?
Sword? Zelda?
Red Steel.
Red Steel, that's it.
Red Steel. Yeah, that was something. What I was going to say was, the funniest part was, as soon as we started lining up for the Wii, they told us right away, there's 32.
Yeah.
There's 32 of them. And, you know, so we knew exactly. There's 32 people in line, 32 systems.
Yeah.
So then it was super weird that, like, later, I think it was like 6 hours until we could pick it up. Mm-hmm. There were moms driving up. Are there any Wii's left? And they were like, no.
Yeah.
What? Yeah, there's 32 and they're all spoken for. And then they would be like, I bet if I wait here until midnight, there'll be some. And so then these moms waited for like 7 or 8 hours. Yeah. And then at the end of the night, it's like, okay, sorry, that's all that's left. And they'd be like, what? I waited out here 8 hours and I don't get anything? And it's like, we were out here 30 plus hours. Like, you're kidding me. Anyway, so it was goofy. But anyway, just reminiscing. Any other memories from that?
That's all I can recount. Yeah.
But anyway, we were reminiscing because like I said, there's not really anybody outside of any other store, but there was like 1 million people outside of Best Buy.
Yep.
So it was ridiculous. And why didn't they just order it on Amazon? I don't really know. Anyway, that's it. We're reminiscing. I'm going to end this where we started it. Oh, there's actually someone on the break there. Sorry, I didn't mean to bother you. Oh, okay, cool. But it was like, we were just saying, because 7 years ago, the Nintendo came out, and we had to sleep right here. We like slept outside to pick it up. We were just reminiscing about that, and we don't know why we did that. It was really stupid. Yeah. Anyway, it was right here, so I'm gonna end it right there. Yeah, we were. Anyway, all right, I'm ending it. Good night.